All right, I'm gonna put the old baby glasses on first. So I'm excited to speak to the graduates and celebrate this massive accomplishment. It's hard to believe that I graduated from this program on this night 25 years ago tonight. I know 25 is a shocking number because I can't possibly be that old, and you're right. Thank you. Standing up here is a great example of how the connections you make at FMC and the residency program stay with you forever, and you're always welcomed home. It's great to be back at FMC, and I've enjoyed watching the residents grow from anxious, leery R1s into tough and confident graduates. I'm guessing the residents have a wager on whether I can get through this speech without swearing. It's not my most endearing trait, but I've curated over a lifetime. I never used to swear, and I'm pretty sure it started about 25 years ago. I've reworked the speech to eliminate the foul language, but in the end, I decided it might be easier to simply apologize in advance to the parents and grandparents of the graduates, because I'm pretty sure this is why I was asked to speak. To the graduates, you did it. You flipping did it. You've grown from the kid who used to examine your stuffed animals with the toy stethoscope to the college geek who studied nonstop and called your parents crying if you got a B+. To the medical student who reeked of formaldehyde because your main social life was your anatomy cadaver. Then you entered residency and started over at the bottom of the totem pole. As a clueless R1, you asked yourself, what the heck am I doing? But you persisted. Choosing family practice puts you in a special category. Family practitioners tend to be the least respected, sometimes treated like dog crap, and even though our specialty demands skill and immense responsibility, you persevere. You are a gatekeeper for your parents. You sort through various symptoms and determine their diagnosis to put them on the path to recovery. Then you wrap them in a pretty bow with an instruction booklet and send them to the specialist to take all the credit. We love you, Dr. Mahoney. On an average day in the office, you will be a dermatologist, a pediatrician, a gynecologist, and a rheumatologist, while you also listen to Elmer's fishing stories and enjoy photos of Brenda's new grandson. You form lasting connections with patients and can get so busy chatting about their recent fishing trip that you sometimes forget to ask about their diabetes. And that's a true story. As family practitioners, we grow with our patients and their families. The infants we cared for at birth grow into teens who we will guide into responsible adults, and odds are you will take care of their children someday. Family practice is not a money business, it's a people business. You care for people and their well-being, worry about what happens after they walk out the door, and truly want to see the pictures of their new puppy. You celebrate their accomplishments and cry at their side when you deliver bad news. You weave into your patients' lives like a beautifully patterned square on Trish's quilts. The future is bright. It includes homemade cupcakes and banana bread delivered warm to your office by your patients, finger-painted pictures from the little patients that you will hang on the wall with pride, and crocheted pot holders for Christmas gifts. I guarantee that these tokens of appreciation will mean more than any award or trophy that you've ever received. A quick trip to the grocery store might turn into a discussion on hip pain in the produce aisle, or you'll look at rashes and twisted ankles at your child's dance recital. Family medicine is a privilege and a joy, and worth all the effort you've given to get here. So take a deep breath and relish the moment. No more hoops to jump through while putting up with all the required bull. Now you can venture on your own without a preceptor, faculty, or advisor looking over your shoulder. You get to make your own decisions and chart your own path. But never forget, your FMC family and colleagues are always on standby. When a patient walks in who has spots you've never seen, an infant's growth chart is mysteriously plummeting, or when you truly have no freaking idea what is going on with the patient, your FMC family and friends are a phone call away. We've all been there. Even with the best medical and residency training, it's impossible to know or see everything. My best advice, If you're not sure about something, don't cowboy your way through it and hope it all goes well, because your patients deserve better. Stop and get advice and guidance from your colleagues. You're not alone out there, and we'll be expecting your call. With time comes experience. You know your patients and recognize the subtle signs of change. When Betsy says she's fine, but her blood pressure is sky high and her usual impeccable manicure has been chewed to nubs and she's not wearing the usual flowery dress, you dig deeper to find out what's wrong. You will come to know your patients better than any textbook can. Sorry, Frank, we still love the library. Some days everything goes to the dumpster before noon. Every sore throat turns into unstable angina and your patient's ankle sprain somehow morphs into a pancreatitis. You're an hour behind, you need to get to your son's piano recital by 5:30, but your patient needs you. Take another deep breath and blow it out. That extra time you spend with your patient might allow them to leave your office with hope and optimism for the first time in months, or help them live long enough to see their granddaughter walk down the aisle. You make a difference. And lastly, don't forget the why. You chose this path because that little kid with the toy stethoscope wanted to save lives. I'm about to make a controversial statement, so don't make any eye contact with the administrators in the room. Personally, I recommend ignoring the ACO incentives, the insurance demands, and the company pressures. Don't look at them. Make the patient in front of you a priority over money. Your patients are human beings who don't fit into perfect boxes, and they need you more than you need that bonus. At least after you get your loans paid off. Right now, soak it up and hold your chin high. You've accomplished something monumental, and you've dedicated your entire life to this moment. There's only one thing left to do. Let's fucking celebrate.